My sincere thanks to the Speaker and the President of the Senate for bringing this bill with their partners from the transportation committees in both bodies. I've asked that a graphic be displayed here, and I don't want to talk about the internal details of the bill. We discussed that at length yesterday. What I'd like to speak about is the fundamental question of, are we starting this conversation at the right place? Are we abdicating our responsibilities over the budget functions and budget responsibilities we've been given? Are we in fact doing the best thing in a fundamental way with this type of legislation for the people of Colorado? So the graphic here you see is general fund budget trends. But let's give that graphic a very important context. Between 2005 and 2015, the median household income in Colorado moved from $61,000 to $63,000. Over that 10-year period, median household income in Colorado moved up by 3.96%. So on this graphic, you see the 100 off to the left, that's the baseline. If you took that gray line, the flat, static gray line, and tilted it up a fraction of a degree, maybe 1 degree, that is the massive, no, I exaggerate, I use hyperbole in reverse, that is the absolutely small, insignificant increase that the households of Colorado have felt at their kitchen table as they've dealt with their life. It's been flat, essentially. Meanwhile, the state budget has grown and grown and grown. The red line in the middle is Tabor. It's the maximum funding with the Tabor limitation. And the question was raised earlier, where does the money come from if in fact we are going to deal with this issue within the general fund budget? And the answer lies in the delta, the pie, the shape, the slice of pie between that Tabor cap or any of the other underlying pieces and the growth you see in healthcare policy financing and the Medicaid caseload growth, which does not include the expansion of eligibility under Obamacare, so it would be even bigger there. The answer is there is money in the budget. It's just a very, very challenging policy question to engage with. And my request in this conversation, which we all begin at in agreement, that is, the roads and bridges of Colorado are inadequate, they need help, we need to do something about it, we are completely in agreement on that. My request has been, let's begin the policy conversation where it belongs, and that is not by raising the burden on the taxpayers of Colorado, but properly allocating, making the difficult policy choices that are our responsibility within the existing budget, instead of turning and making the easy ask, taxpayers, give us more. This graphic, specifically when you take it in the context of what has happened with median family income over the past 10 years, basically flat, calls to us to use the resources that people are giving to us voluntarily, through taxes, at great sacrifice, to use that money wisely. It's why I must oppose this bill, because it starts the conversation in the wrong place. It starts by saying, I'm elected, but quite frankly, I'd rather not have the difficult conversations. Let's ask the people for more. I say, let's do the hard work. The difficult decisions must be made. Let's do that in this body and in the other body before we turn to the people and ask them for more. I remain in resolute opposition to this bill.
Representative